Whatever the mind can conceive and believe, it can achieve. My journey to wealth, lessons learned. I was just an ordinary person, scraping by, dreaming of a life where money wasn't a constant worry. My days were filled with routine, clocking in, clocking out, and wondering if this was all there was. But deep inside, a fire burned. I wanted more, not just wealth, but the freedom and impact it could bring. This is the story of how I set out to find the secret to getting rich and the lessons I learned along the way. The spark of desire. It started with a moment of clarity. One night, staring at my bank account, I decided I was done living small. I didn't just want to be rich, I needed to be. I imagined owning a business that solved real problems, creating jobs, and living without financial stress. That vision became my obsession. I learned my first lesson. A burning desire is the starting point of all wealth. Wishing wasn't enough. I had to crave my goal with every fiber of my being, picturing it as if it were already mine. Defining the path. Desire alone didn't pay the bills. I needed a plan. I set a clear goal, to build a business that earned a specific amount within 5 years. I broke it down. How many customers, what products, what revenue. Every night, I wrote my goal in a notebook, visualizing it like a movie in my mind. This taught me clarity and focus turned dreams into blueprints. Without a specific target and a roadmap, desire is just a daydream. Facing the grind. The early days were brutal. I pitched my idea, a service to make life easier for busy people, to anyone who'd listen. Rejections piled up. Investors said it wouldn't work. Friends called it a pipe dream. Doubt crept in, but I remembered something. Faith in myself was non-negotiable. I started seeing rejections as feedback, not failure. Each no taught me how to refine my pitch or tweak my idea. I learned to trust that every step, even a misstep, was bringing me closer to success. The power of allies. I couldn't do it alone. I met two people who changed everything. A marketer with a knack for storytelling and a tech whiz who could build anything. We formed a small group, meeting weekly to share ideas, solve problems, and push each other. They saw potential where I saw obstacles. Together, we landed our first big client. This taught me no one gets rich alone. Surrounding myself with smart, driven people who believed in the vision as much as I did was like adding rocket fuel to my dream. Mastering my mind. The biggest battle was in my head. Self-doubt was a constant shadow, whispering that I wasn't good enough. I started a ritual. Every morning, I'd stand in front of a mirror, repeating affirmations. I am capable. I am building something great. I visualized my business thriving, my team growing, my bank account swelling. Slowly, my mindset shifted. I also learned to guard my thoughts, avoiding negative people who drained my energy. The lesson? Your mind is your greatest asset, or your worst enemy. Feed it positivity and purpose, and it will carry you far. The sting of failure. Not everything went smoothly. Our first major product launch flopped. Customers didn't bite, and we burned through cash. I felt like quitting, but I remembered that persistence separates winners from dreamers. Instead of giving up, we analyzed what went wrong. Poor timing, unclear messaging, and tried again. The next launch was a hit. Failure wasn't the end. It was a teacher showing me how to adapt and keep going. The breakthrough. Years of grinding paid off. My business grew, not just in revenue, but in impact. We were solving problems, creating jobs, and making customers' lives better. Wealth followed, but it wasn't just about money. It was about the freedom to live on my terms and give back. Looking back, I realized wealth is the result of consistent action, fueled by an unshakable vision. Every late night, every rejection, every tweak to the plan was worth it. My core lessons. Through this journey, I distilled a few truths about getting rich. 1. Burn with desire. A vague wish won't cut it. You need a specific, all-consuming goal that drives every action. 2. Plan with precision. Define your target and map the steps to get there. Clarity turns chaos into progress. 3. Believe relentlessly. Faith in yourself, even when others doubt you, keeps you moving forward. 4. Build a team. Surround yourself with people who challenge and inspire you. Their strengths fill your gaps. 5. Control your mind. Visualize success, affirm your worth, and block out negativity. Your thoughts shape your reality. 6. Embrace failure. Setbacks are lessons, not roadblocks. Learn, adapt, and keep pushing. 7. Persist always. Success takes time. Stay disciplined, stay focused, and never quit. This journey wasn't just about getting rich. It was about becoming someone capable of creating wealth. It started with a single thought, a spark of desire, and grew into a life I once only dreamed of. If I can do it, so can anyone willing to think, believe, and act.